Yeah, I was surprised it would have worked quite well as intro music there. Should have left it going. Hello, everybody. Hello. Right, first of all, elephant in the room, there's not a hell of a lot of you here. Now, I am perfectly okay with this if you are as well. Yeah? Good. I'd only like to ask because sometimes you get audiences, the room's quite enough, like the audience finds it more grueling than you do. You know what I mean? But if you guys, and the one thing I have absolutely no truck with, and I do encounter this among fellow comedians occasionally, is people who get, performers who get kind of arsey with small audiences. No, those are the ones who turned up. You know, the people who are here are the ones who turned up. There's no point getting the arse at the 200 who aren't here, at the 12 or so who are, you know, so that's always something which I have very little patience with. So thank you. This was a bit of a last minute thing that Leo and I cooked up together, so there wasn't really much time to publicise it, but I'm told that the first two people who bought tickets have actually not turned up yet. So they may well turn up at some point in proceedings. Is that guitar run and you get a bit more of a tiny little bit more of all of it. One bit more of it, bit more of it. It's only a bit more of the guitar because at the moment we can't actually tell whether that's in there. Oh, it is in there, so yeah. Oh, hang on, oh, that's very, very tinny, right, hang on. That's better. Right, okay. Now, most of my love songs, and I've written a lot, and you're going to hear quite a lot of them tonight. If I can get the hang of this stool. It's a similar stool. Might pack it in, might just stand up, we'll see how we do. Actually, I will stand up for the first one, which is quite loud. Most of the love songs I've written over the years have been to one extent or another, either sort of a bit grotesque or ironic. This is one of the few that isn't. This is the happiest love song I've ever written. I'm recording this on that GoPro and I suddenly realise it's now pointing up my balls, isn't it? Oh well. We'll have to see how it is. This is called Disgustingly in Love. Cheat sheets. I can't remember. Sometimes if you get just haven't had this on for ages. And then trying this, I didn't really want my glasses. I hate wearing my fucking glasses. It's a weird kind of barrier thing. And I just going. Where's it got this one printed out? I might have been decided I was so bloody cool about it. I didn't even bother. No, let's go for the name. It's so weird. God, by God, it's glad there's not many people in.
Are you doing the instrumental version?
I'm not doing instrumental versions. That's my girlfriend, Kathy. We'll be hearing from her occasionally, I've no doubt. She will have things to say. No, that's... I don't think I've got it printed out, actually. Weird. You know it's then you could. Oh, like, yeah, got it. Right, okay. Just one great big public display of affection. If it annoys you, then you could try looking in the other direction. Some people are appalled, but we just ignore them all, 'cause we are disgustingly in love. Hopefully, there's not going to be that many of those. So, this is, if you like that one, it's a particular favourite one of yours. It has an interesting history, that song. That's the second version of it. And does anybody remember the thing I used to be on Radio 4 called The Now Show? Well, say remember, it's still going, I'm not there anymore, but I mean, does anybody remember me being on The Now Show? I actually wrote that one for The Now Show, probably in the mid-noughties, because it was actually a kind of a contemporary pop parody. There was a story in the news about the program, a conservation program, to reintroduce into the wild in Britain a bird called the Great Bustard. Bustard, like custard with a B, or bastard with a U, which you prefer. But the Great Bustard had been reintroduced into the wild in Britain. And I said, I misread the headline, and for a minute I thought that Busted had been released into the wild. So that actually began life, as you can probably tell, as a early noughties pop punk parody. Specifically trying to sound as much like Busted as possible. But then I really liked the tune, so I thought I want to resurrect it and make it about something else. So that's possibly the closest thing I've got to a completely non-ironic love song. Apart from the ones I wrote that weren't meant to be in any way funny. There may be a couple of those in due course. Would you like to hear the first love song I ever wrote?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is not just the first love song I wrote, it's one of the very first comedy songs I wrote in my entire career. In a minute I'll figure out just how long ago I wrote this song, and I will literally turn to dust in front of your fucking eyes. I've been doing this shit way too fucking long. Dear me. Wouldn't mind, it was on the other day and they just happened fucking, I met my girlfriend from 30 years ago the other day. She had fucking AIDS the day and I look like Angry Santa. Anyway, this is a very romantic number. Just the job for Valentine's Day. This is entitled I Stole Your Heart. Let's see if this one goes out to all the couples in the room tonight. Might even break some up. When we met, I was just a fool in my freshman year at medical school, and you were the sweetest thing I did ever see. Now my heart was drifting on a cloud when they wheeled you in your plastic shroud. So I stole your heart, and now it belongs to me. And I swore then I would love and protect you through thick and thin. I could hardly bear to dissect you, but at least I know I got under your skin. The silken touch of your soft insides and the sweet perfume of formaldehyde, and your frozen smile were cast in that certain smell. Now I'm not supposed to take my work home, but I couldn't bear to leave you alone, so I stole your heart and several more bits as well. But now we'll have to part, 'cause baby you've begun to smell. Yeah. Particularly like doing that one at after dinner gigs. So, thank you so much for choosing to join us. Love gets ever more complicated, does it not? There are far more distractions now than when I first started pursuing the opposite sex with varying degrees of catastrophe. In particular, there is one which has plagued pretty much every adult relationship I've ever been in, which probably isn't doing the one I'm in any fucking favours either. So, maybe we've been together such a long, long time. You know I would never want to see you cry. But let's face it, there are some things you will never be able to do. You're not fitting bit less true, I might even still be married. So, who's in relationships here? Yeah, I'm getting that at the front. You guys are looking very coordinated, very sleek, very black. Or maybe we're in the Matrix. We're in the Matrix and these are the only guys who know. Anybody else in relationships? Okay. Is that, should we put that under, it's complicated, shall we? Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, this is just a harmless bit of fun, really. You smell that I love you, I smell my stench. I sing it if I could get my nostrils to unclench. I will. Oh fuck! That's the second message. I love you. You pong, but I can't. That's it. There is nothing I change except your underwear. Should I kiss you or breathe here? It's so hard to choose. Take my heart and soul, just don't take off your shoes. You smell that I love you. I smell my stench. I'm singing if I could get my nostrils to unclench. My wallpaper's peeling. You've killed all my plants, but I've got my gas mask on, so shall we dance? There we go. That's just a bit of fall off the first round, really. Yes, I did actually recently lose my wife to a Brazilian guy called Raul. No, fair dues.
He's Raul too.
You're Raul too? Well, there you
Brazilian.
go. He's a Brazilian guy called Raul. That's extraordinary. Well, there you go. You guys are everywhere. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. There's life. As in eBay, a man's got to know when he's been outbid. It's okay. We were together a long time. No, we were together a hell of a long time. We were together 25 years. 25, not kidding, dating and married. 25 years together. And after that kind of time, you just want different things. For example, I didn't want to fuck a Brazilian guy called Raul. Whereas she is, it turned out. Yeah, I've contemplated it a few times since, to be honest. It's not like kind of romantic context, obviously. Some kind of prison movie kind of context. That's fine, isn't it? But I did for a while there find myself living on my own. For the first time, my entire adult existence, there'd always been flatmates, girlfriends, well, girlfriend one at a time, that would be cool, but you know, there'd always been somebody, but suddenly there was just me, and guys, gents, blokes, men, you know, you're living on your own. When you realise you actually have a favourite babe station girl. It was Beth, by the way. I used to worry, she hadn't been on for a couple of weeks. Did she quit? They said that she was quitting. So, Babe Station's still going. I wrote these jokes about 10 years ago, and it's still fucking there. I cannot believe it. It's extraordinary. What is it that's sustaining? Have you ever seen him? You must go down to the very deepest end of the Freeview channel. It's still there. It's extraordinary. Who is it for? They are catering to, I would imagine, a small and rapidly disappearing demographic who have somehow mastered the use of digital TV whilst remaining entirely unaware of the existence of the internet. Because there's a lot more naked ladies on the internet doing a lot more interesting things on base. You know, it's fascinating stuff. I think the reason I always liked Beth best is she looked like she was having a good time. And while she, of course, did have ridiculous fake boobs, because there is a rule, her ridiculous fake boobs did at least vaguely resemble human boobs, right? There's a very early episode of Star Trek, specifically the non-broadcast pilot The Cage from 1964, which was subsequently incorporated, I'm going to pretend that isn't happening, which was subsequently incorporated into season 1's Hugo Award-winning two-part of The Menagerie, in which there is a character who is a human woman who was rescued from the wreckage of a crashed spaceship by benevolent aliens, but unfortunately these aliens had no idea what humans look like, so they just kind of stuck her back together any old how, and she is now horribly deformed. Now, I think these same aliens have since found gainful employment doing the boob jobs for babe station girls. Because these do just not in any way resemble human boobs. They're square. They're literally square. Something looks like they just shoved a couple of Tupperware lunchboxes in there. So, it would be quite handy if you put it in a zip, I suppose. That's very weird. It's very weird. But then I found myself back in the market, which is a bit of an eye-opener. Wow, yes. Well, yeah, sleazing after ladies in their 40s was a lot more fun than sleazing after ladies in the 20s had been back in the day, I've got to tell you. Oh, yes, you know what you like, you know what it's called, and you're not afraid to ask for it. That's the thing. One weird thing, though, where did your pubes go? Seriously. Last time I was single was the 1990s, I was in the 20s, they were in the 20s, and I had pubes and so did they, alright? Suddenly, I'm back on the market in the 2010s, I'm chasing after women in the 40s, no pubes, what happened? So you got bored when you turned 38, is there some fascinating aspect of female physiology that nobody's ever told me about? I remember back when women had fluffy bits like God intended. The next time I looked, you're all walking around looking like something off Gary Clear's hard drive. It's fucked up. Too soon. Oh, dear me. Anyway, this is all... Yes, let's have this one, shall we? Let's get the fuck out of that one. Stop. You see, that's my trouble. I need to remember that I was never edgy in the first place. That's my trouble. There's no point trying to be edgy now. Not trying to be edgy now, you Santa. That's not going to fucking work. I wasn't edgy back when in my 20s. So I'm going to embrace my accelerating decrepitude with both hands. And I'm going to stick to the kind of material that sad old twats can get away with. Like country and western songs. Now this here country song, folks, is my tribute to the late, great John Denver. The song is entitled Rocky Mountain Higher Than It Looked Like It Was Gonna Be. If you don't get that, it's got no problem. This one's got fuck all to do with John Denver. Just got a strange twisted kick out of that gag even after all these years. Now this is just your average common garden country song. Now, country songs, as most of you will be aware, do tend to concern themselves primarily with tragedy of one form or another. Now, there is one admittedly somewhat unusual form of tragedy which, to the best of my knowledge, has never been covered in a country song, and it is to this form of tragedy that we dedicate this piece. Well, they say for everyone in the world there's a perfect boy or a perfect girl. For me, it had to be my Betty Lou. But our true love was not to be, cause her folks did not approve of me. So me and Betty wonder why we do. Well, it was on one bright September day with a sign that we would be, and we would be together from now on. Well, I laid it down, I held it tight, there was a crackling sound and a flash of light and a real loud bang, and Betty Lou was gone. Spontaneous combustion took my love away, and now my life will never be the same. Spontaneous combustion happened on the day that all my hopes and dreams went up in flames. Well, Mama hoovered her off the ground. She said it's sad, but it gets around. The need to have our Betty Lou cremated. And all through town I was ignored. They said it was a judgment of the Lord on account of me and Betty weren't related. And now it's time to drive my car into the fields. Now ask the stars above exactly what all this could mean. Cause my rotten luck was damnable, my Betty Lou was flammable, and all I got's scorch marks on my jeans. Spontaneous combustion get me feeling sad, and everybody seems to think I'm joking. Spontaneous combustion, and it wouldn't be so bad, but Betty always disapproved of smoking. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, I did used to find as I used to tour around this great nation that I could tell a lot about my audience by whether that inbreeding joke got any down. Fuck all in Devon. Shingy baby don't understand. That running a bit shag and talk strangers spilling the word up with their little 5-fingered babies, it been fucking natural. Wow! Fun though this is. It's all been fairly desperately heteronormative thus far, hasn't it? So I've not actually written a gay love song as such, but I wrote a song about gay marriage back when it was still a subject of debate, because I couldn't help but feel that, you know, the case in favour of gay marriage just became more and more unanswerable and the case against gay marriage, well, people just kind of stopped putting it. They were getting more and more cagey about it. They just wouldn't really explain what the problem was, what exactly their problem with gay people getting married was. So I figured, they're going to express it, I'll just have to do it for them. If the gays are allowed to marry, it'll be disastrous. And it's not because they're sinners, or not as good as us. It'll undermine the institution of marriage in every way. Cause you see, what'll happen is, no, wait a minute, what we really mean is, look, you're just bloody well okay. The Church of England says gay weddings will destroy marriage, and it should know. It was founded for the sole purpose of destroying a marriage long ago. It'll spell the doom of the tradition. Just wait and see if we let more people do it. Now that can't be right. No, hang on just a second. Look, it really will, honestly. And it's forbidden in the Bible. You've been warned, right next to the passage prohibiting prawns and shaving and wearing mixed fabric clothes. But those bits are silly, every good person knows. But the bed that's broken, the bit that's true, is a bed that tells us we're better than you. And it's okay to bully and discriminate. Give us a break here, we're running out of people to hate. Can't hate the Jews no more, and we're too scared to hate the Muslims. Cause being gay is a lifestyle choice. The evidence is strong. Cause if it's not in there, just born that way, means God's a dick or the Bible's wrong. We're opinions must be blended. Of this there is no doubt. And it's not just because they're weird and unnatural. Look at that, two men holding hands, and now they started stroking and they bet the fiddle with each other. Chicken flop, the free jockey and the freak is out. That's that one. There you go. Yes. You guys get that was in character, right? I think I might have tried to make a better job of it, actually. So, what I'll probably do, two choices. What we can do, we can do 2 lots of 40 with a brief break. Or we can just power right through and do like an hour in one go. Which would you guys prefer? 40 means you get a break in about 10 minutes and then about another 35, 40 of this, yeah? Or we can just power right through and do an hour in one go and knock it on the end. Which would you? All those in favour of 2 40s with a break? All those in favour of doing an hour power right through? Yeah, you go, fine. Sits the hell out of me. All right. Here's one, which I wrote a long time ago. And I don't know, it keeps coming through in its different ways over the years. Into my morning life, trouble has appeared. The woman that I love has started acting weird. One minute she's running around, then she's moving in slow motion. 1 second she's a sweetie, then she's bloody rude. I can't get my head around her ever-changing moods. It's as though she were inexperienced in even if she is an E.T. I don't care if my girlfriend is an alien. I'm happy to say, even if she's a grey, I hope that they let her stay. I don't care if my girlfriend is an alien. She's busting out of my heart. That's it. Go. Alien. Is it worth mentioning at this point that I write science fiction books? And I have some of my USBs with me, don't I? I don't have any paper copies of them with me, but what I do have for sale, if anybody wants one, is little plastic key fobs, which if you pop them open, oh, there you go. They will be modelled by Kathy in a moment. If you pop them open, they've got a little USB drive in them, and if you slip that into your laptop, there's about 3 albums worth of music. There's the songs from like the last 3 Edinburgh shows and some best ofs. And also all 3 of my science fiction novels in all ebook formats. So if anybody wants one of those are 10 quid each, or I shall flog those at the end of the night, yes? There you go, that's how it works. There you go, applause for Kathy, my grandson. It was in no way an alien as far as I can ascertain. Right. Will you do that one next? You can say that. I think I'm going to say that one because that one wipes out the voice, so we'll do that one later. Alright. This one is about what they used to call worshipping from afar, until they finally made it illegal. I realized on the day we met you were the kind of girl I could never get. 'Cause I was creepy and popular, but at least I had my binoculars. I was waiting, hoping, wishing, hoping you would leave your curtains open, and as you get this moment, I was there and imagine you were mine. It was almost like a dream come true when I moved in right next door to you. I didn't think you'd notice at all when I drilled those holes in your bathroom wall. I could watch you growing, never knowing where your underwear kept going, and as you checked your washing line, I would sit and imagine you were mine. If only I could make you listen, if we could be friends, I'd get rid of my night vision goggles and long distance lens. I still recall the words you said when you found me hiding beneath your bed. I offered you my undying love in my waiter's trench coat and surgical gloves. Now I ask my water why you sought to take out that restraining order, and though I'm locked in a 6x9, I can still imagine you were mine. I'm out in 8 months' time. Until then, I'll imagine you were mine. There you go. Yeah. Ones I probably wouldn't write these days, number 6. Humour from a slightly less enlightened age. Alright, I'm really going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to sing a song that I've never sung before. And in fact, I've never actually played all the way through before. So apologies in advance, this could go a bit weird. But here's the thing. Kathy wanted me to write a song for this show. And the thing about Kathy is, she fucking hates Valentine's Day. In fact, she kind of resents Valentine's Day. But last year, she'd been going on all week about the fact that she fucking hates Valentine's Day. So I managed to time a box of chocolates to arrive at her place on Amazon the morning of February the 15th with a card saying, "Not fucking Valentine's anymore, is it?" So, let's see if I can get this to work. Hey, you asked me, baby, quite literally. I don't know what kind of words to say. I know that you've never liked this day, that's fine. And happy any day for Valentine's. know you've always looked askance at how it cheapens all romance and how it makes single people miss and gets couples in a tears and all the pressure that we're under to perform some act of wonder decked in hardship, red regalia. Oh, your relationships are failure. That's it. I'll leave the flowers till tomorrow, I think. There'll be a card, but it won't be big. Oh, that's fine. Happy any day for Valentine. I'll still be yours and you'll be mine. Happy any day for Valentine's. There you go. Yes. I'll tell you that I'll get that up on the internet in a minute.
How long have we been together?
Not as long as you'd think from the colour of her hair and my beard. People tend to see it, because the thing is, we've only actually been together about 18 months, right? But everybody kind of assumes, so it's great because we're still, like on, making out like teenagers on escalators and tube trains, you know what I mean? And everybody looks at us and goes, oh, it's so cool, they're still so into each other after all this time. And well, actually, no, we have a string of failed relationships and other people's children, Yeah, we got 5 autistic kids between us. We are the neurodivergent Brady Bunch. But in the meantime, was about breakup songs. Can't just do love songs and no breakup songs. It doesn't work like that. I actually was thinking about this not long ago. I think the main reason I never in a breakup song until a couple of years back was I don't really like breakup songs. Two main kinds of breakup song, On the one hand, you have your kind of, crushed, whiny kind of, why don't you love me anymore kind of breakup song. On the other hand, you have a kind of angry, vengeful, gonna stab you in the neck if I ever see you again kind of Johnny Cash stroke Adele breakup song. I don't think we need any more of either of those, really. I think more. Oh, by the way, they're all written by the same woman. Did you know that? A woman called Diane Warren. Have a Google of you when you get home. Seriously, most successful songwriter of all time, Diane Warren. She's written for everybody. Specialises in those big kind of AM radio breakup ballads, Famously single as well. Never been in a long-term relationship, Diane Warren. And I think I know why. When you've just had a messy breakup, it feels like every other song on the radio is about you. If you just had a messy breakup with Diane Warren, every other song on the radio would be about you. So doesn't really bear thinking about songs. I decided the kind of breakup song I wanted to hear and indeed wanted to write was a positive breakup song. A breakup song about moving on with your head held high, bit of dignity, and no hard feelings. Closer. So here it is. So you found another lover who makes you happy like I could never do. It wasn't easy to discover. You say you're sorry for the pain you put me through, but I'm not better, I will be okay. Please don't worry about me as you walk away. Just blow me, blow me, blow me, blow me a kiss goodbye. Say goodbye to me, bright me, and I promise I won't cry. Fuck you, Pizarro knows not where it lands. So kiss me ass, kiss me ass, kiss me ass, you go and I'll understand. Now you say you're leaving, you tell me it's the kindest thing to do. Together without you, but I'm not better, I will be just fine. Please don't let my heartache make you change your mind. Yeah, bitch, you laugh, I will be okay. Your horoscope said this was the right thing to do today. You slut, self-control and don't turn round. Yeah, count, I'm in, I want that breaking down. Peace That's not ringing too many chords to me. I reckon I could place that with somebody. Could get Adele to sing that. It's only 10% angry in the stuff she does. I think I should do it. Anyway. Oh yeah, okay, better crack on. We'll get that stuff in. Here's one. Love does take many forms. This is a song I wrote about my favourite TV show, which I probably loved more than anything when I was a kid. Back when the days when it had been gone for a long time and really didn't look like it was coming back. And then it did, and then things changed, so I kind of extended the song, alright? So you'll get the hang of it. Everything I had to know, I learned from watching my TV, and it has had a serious effect on me. My head stuck in the 70s, I can't be fashionable or hip, and it has influenced what I love for, and all of my relationships. Can't handle independent women with their modern ways. I need a woman like the ones I saw on Saturdays. Be my Doctor Who girl, give you trusting face, patient and understanding, as I drag you through time and space. My beautiful assistant, to flash your eyes and toss your curls and tell me that I'm brilliant. Be my Doctor Who girl. Saturday afternoon, what excitement, what a rush, between the end of Final Score and the start of Basil Brush. I love the show, I love the tune, I love the scarf, I love the hat, I love the girls. I told myself one day I'll have a girl like that. Behind my sofa there's a special place where we can hide. Yep, my love is bigger on the inside than the outside. Be my Doctor Who girl, we'll make a real good team. After all the thinking, you look good in shorts and screen. You need someone to rescue, get changed and give us all a twirl. Keep quiet and never argue. Be my Doctor Who girl. Be my Doctor Who girl. Follow me a lot, ask me lots of questions, so I can explain the plot. Say you'll stand beside me, say you'll help me save the world, fall and twist your ankle. Be my Doctor Who girl. I wrote this song back in the wilderness years, when we given up hope, like Doctor Who had disappeared. Then he came back and rather hipper than in the day. The Doctor is a lady now, so I just have to say, I wanna be a Doctor Who boy. Though I'm kind of old, I can do light relief while you are wise and brave and bold. I can be cute and quirky, but not so much as to annoy. Don't let the monsters hurt me. I wanna be your Doctor Who boy. Yep. And I wrote that extra bit before they cast Bradley Walsh. I was thinking when they announced Jodie, I thought, for the sake of balance, her companion should really be an indescribably hot young man who wears bicycle shorts all the time for no apparent reason. Could we updated that again? I don't know. How do you update it for a gay Scottish Rwandan? I don't know. I don't know how you bring that one in. Anyway. Oh yeah, I've got a Doctor Who scarf, by the way. I shall tell you my story about my Doctor Who scarf. A friend of mine made me a proper Tom Baker Doctor Who scarf. It's not just a long stripy scarf, it's that long stripy scarf. It is instantly identifiable. I've worn that in the winter months and had people shout "Doctor" at me, who I'm fairly sure never saw any episodes before David Tennant, right? So I'm walking, but there was one time when I was wearing this scarf, And specifically, it was just coming up on Christmas 2013, right? So it was just after the 50th anniversary episode, in which Peter Capaldi's incoming Doctor had an eyebrows cameo, you might remember, and he was going to be introduced properly in the Christmas Day episode about 2 weeks later, right? So Peter Capaldi was being built up as the new Doctor. Now, I was late for dinner. I was meeting somebody for dinner in town, and I'm running down Dean Street in town in my big coat with that scarf trailing behind me like some kind of nerd banner. And then shuffling towards me out the crowd, head down, hands in pocket, obviously running late himself, comes Peter Capaldi, right? And I see him see me, and I see him see the scarf. And I swear I hear him thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, not now. So I think to myself, one day I will say hello to Peter Capaldi. Today is not that day, and I kept walking. Almost exactly 5 years later, I did a radio show with him. And I told him that story, and he said, that was very considerate of you. So, so he's a good egg, this Capaldi. What are we going to do next? Oh, yes. Why the hell not? This is a song which probably was the first song I wrote which ever gained any traction. I was going to say go viral, but that wasn't a thing back then. It was 1997. But I wrote this, and this is the one which kind of became my unofficial theme tune for a little while. But anyway. Now, of course, cleverly constructed this little 4-chord sequence to be indefinitely repeatable, so I can do sort of a big long spoken intro here, but fuck it, we'll kind of set the scene already, so here come the words. I like to flirt, I like to flatter, you're falling for my fancy patter, I'll lure you back to my bachelor flat, but we ain't gonna leave without that, no, of course we won't. The lights dim, the wine is fizzy, and now it's time to get busy. You're all fired up and ready to go, but there's something that you don't know. I'll be breathing 90 seconds and it's over in a second. I'm a crime shag. I'll leave slimy trails down and never trim my nails, cause I'm a crime shag. It's smaller than my nose and I don't know where it goes, cause I'm a crime shag. I'll imaginary sheep and then I'll fall and fall asleep, cause I'm a crime shag. Yes, like I said, this for a while to become my unofficial fucking theme. There was one particularly memorable incident at the Edinburgh Festival many years ago. I was walking down one of the main streets and 2 guys in a car drove past, wound down the windows and gave me a clam shag! Which rather alarmed the person I was with and somewhat scuppered my plans for the evening, but it was nice to be recognised as well. I don't know if you were trying, I'd say thanks, but I'd be lying, there's no way to put this pleasantly. You're worse in the sack than me, it's unbelievable. Don't want to start a vendetta, if I'm shite, you know better. I might be a sad, incompetent perv, but I'm all that you deserve. Guys, I seem to think it's cool when you cover me in drool, cause you're a crab shag. You were bouncing on your head like you were trying to break the bed, cause you're a crab shag. Yeah, twisted me cock like you're winding up a clock, cause you're a crab shag. And it didn't get me hot when you tied it and not, cause you're a crab shag. I pulled funny faces on me, dick caught in your braces, you're a crab shag. You were trying to relate it, but it feels like it's been grated, you're a crab shag. I know you did your best, should have taken off your vest, but you're a crab shag. Now get your finger on me, Jackson, I'm gonna call a taxi. You look like a horse and drag. You can make your vibrator sag, cause you're the world's worst shag. Give you a call in the morning, alright? Right. Yes, that one very much represents the pre-Radio 4 phase of my oeuvre. How many time? Time for a couple more. I will, yeah, alright. I will, do you want to do, shall I do Holomo as well? Alright, I'll do one, because I've written a couple of not meant to be funny ones for Kathy. And I might just put the lyrics in there. This is it, because I've not really done this one live very much. And I think I can just about see it. Yeah, we do. This is one I wrote for Kathy, which is not. Yeah, I know. But the trouble is, I've got like really weird vision where I'm getting more and more long-sighted as I get older, so I only need them for reading. You see what I mean? So if I put them on, I now can't really see you guys. And actually, those would probably just. Okay, fuck it, we'll leave them on. What the hell? There's a hole in my soul, lying empty and still, that I'd long since forgotten how it feels to fill. There's a hole in my soul, you can see straight on through. All it was until I found you. There's a part of my heart that I wasted away. It's the part that believes in a new brighter day. There's a part of my heart lying empty is true. But I found it the day you found me. Time is just a ceaseless ticking. Time is just an empty room. Time is just a Lincoln stairway stretching down into the tomb. Time is just an endless highway when you drive without a friend. Time is just a long dark tunnel. You're the light down at the end. There's a side of my mind that I'd love to see for years. It's that place where I keep all my dreams and my fears. There's a side of my mind that was locked far away, but it's here with you here today. Life is just a constant struggle. Life is just a hamster wheel. Life is just an endless stumble onto floors of stone and steel. I can't promise happy endings. I can't promise streets of gold, but life can be a big adventure when you have a hand to hold. There's a hole in my soul, but it ain't there no more. Now I remember what everything's for. There's a hole in my soul, but it's gone, now it's true. It turns out we're shaped just like you. It turns out we're shaped just like you. There you go, thank you. That's another reason I don't like wearing my glasses when I pay. They slowly slide off your fucking nose. Right, let's do a couple more and then we'll knock it on the head. Yeah, I was going to do this one towards the end because this one tends to fuck the vocal cords up a bit. There are many kinds of love. That's the purest kind, of course. Well, was it not Whitney Houston who said, learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all? Actually, no, it was George Benson. But this, nonetheless, is an ode to, getting it on when there's nobody else around. But be careful, because you can take this too far. Was it a tragic accident or something they had planned? That old guy from TV and that MP and that bloke who used to be in that band. Was it misadventure or was it suicide? Or would they still be here today if they hadn't gotten bored and tried autoerotic asphyxiation? Did they want to die? There's no way you know it. Couldn't tell whether they were coming or going. Autoerotic asphyxiation. What a way to take your final breath. Shut off your airway and pleasuring yourself to death. If you long for something different, if you yearn for something else, then a rude magazine or some margarine while getting intimate with yourself. If that's a whole new level of sensation that you seek, it could be worth a try, but you'll probably die. So you might just want to work on your technique. Autoerotic asphyxiation. It's just for a few, the adventurous few, furiously talking while their faces are turning blue. Autoerotic asphyxiation. So if you ever feel you just can't cope, all you need is a private moment and some rope. A little tiny now. A little tiny now. And I'm serving dogs while my eyes are bulging, yeah. A little tiny now. A little tighter. Better have some kind of quick release. All the fun, yeah. Hanging on the bathroom door. Autoerotic asphyxiation. 'Cause in the end we all die. House Show song. I wrote that one for Radio 4. I can't believe that. That was broadcast almost its entirety on Radio 4. Shit, I got away with it. Anyway. Folks, you guys have been wonderful. Thank you so much for sticking around. I know this is a bit weird. If we do this again next year, Leo, we'll take a bit more of a run at it, eh? Yeah. Round of applause for Leo, whose venue this is. And there is always stuff on in here, so it's always worth checking out their brochures, their website, because it's a fantastic little local resource. I did, when did you see the Christmas Carol thing I did before Christmas? Yeah, that was wonderful. That was really, and it's such a great little space for it, isn't it? It really is. This proper little dingy Victorian cellar. I love it. It's wonderful. So, yeah, I'm thinking of something else I'm working on. I may want to trial here. That's a whole other question. Do you think we get this one? Probably. You reckon you could do an operetta with a cast of 8 people in here? Yeah, okay, well... For sure. Yeah, alright, well, we're working on that. In the meantime, I'm going to leave you with this. This is probably the most heartfelt ballad I ever wrote. And this one definitely speaks to people in a relationship of one stamp or another. When we're done with this, we're going to go and... I'll go over there and we'll do the little key fobs if anybody wants one of those, yeah? And because is the card reader in there? Because I have a card reader. No, I just don't carry cash anymore since lockdown. That's if people wash, I'm afraid. Because you're all I've got, folks. It's just you and me now. The BBC ain't picking the phone up anytime soon. The YouTube isn't monetized, neither is the TikTok, and the less said about the OnlyFans, the better. So, it's a bit of a 3-beat to that one, isn't it? Yeah. So I'll be over there flogging the bits of plastic at you if you managed to avoid that in December. Well done. In the meantime, I'll leave you with this, and I hope you enjoy whatever's left of your Valentine's Day and whatever depraved manner you choose to spend it. Oh, baby, I'm sorry if I don't always look my best. My hair needs combing, and there's gravy all over my face. But you gotta understand, baby, I'm a man. When we say things differently, so that means, baby, I love you, and means I'll always be there. And if I leave my dirty pants on the coffee table, it's just my way of showing how much I care. Means I'm really listening, and means I'm dreaming of you. With every noise and every spell, you know, just trying to tell you, you made my dreams come true. With all the cooking and cleaning you do. Baby, I'm sorry if this ain't how you thought we'd ever. I know that sometimes I can be uncommunicative. Oh, but you know words are hard to say, and I got so many other ways to show what I mean to me. So, means can you forgive me? And means my love is still strong. And if I accidentally we on the bathroom floor, babe, it's just my way of showing where I belong. So, first thing every morning, and I'll walk late every night. If I don't show too much compunction by my bodily functions, it's 'cause they're all for you, you see. Now what have you made for my tea? Thank you very much indeed, folks. I'm Mitch Benn. You guys have been wonderful. See you soon, one bloody way or another. Stick some music on, Leo. We're losing the Atmos. You left the card in the other. That's okay. Does anybody want one of these wee pooches? Yeah? All right. So do we have the card reader? Is it the other box? We do not have the card reader. But I trust you guys. What's that? Well, did it work straight on the phone? I don't know. Anyway, look. Here you go. Thank you. Come on, Lee. Yep. PayPal is easy. My name is Mitch Benn. It's PayPal.com/Mitch Benn, I think. Here you go. Here you go. Thank you so much for coming out, you guys. I'm all over the place. Yeah. My TikTok, weirdly, the only thing anybody takes, I talk about action.